Hexe cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by the Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
and special guest returning for the second week in a row.
Yo,
Say your name.
Mike
Myke who?
Kelli.
Myke Kelli's here. Hey, Myke, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Myke, people didn't remember, is composed and written our theme song, so thank you very much.
Correct. You're
And
welcome.
your combo, LSD, we've also, or as I like to call it, Elias D. It's LSD. Provided music for...
Elias D.
Like, what does Elias D mean? It's LSD, Tony.
LSD? You mean?
Oh, LSD. I like Elias D. Crashmore. Yeah, so thanks for joining us again. You did the Dubuque, Iowa episode where we did Dimensional Brewing.
Yes.
Found out there were some beers you like, and now,
It was a pleasure.
well, this one might be giving some of those beers a run for the money. Brandon, what are we drinking before this guy takes a sip?
I don't remember.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah, we are drinking more Maplewood Brewing's Stuff. Barrel-aged Cuppa Stuff.
Barrel-aged Cuppa Stuff.
This one looks intimidating.
It might be. What does it smell like?
Chocolate.
Mikey likey.
Mikey likey the Chucky.
All right, here we go. Let's go in for a sip. Easy cheers.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mike's going for a good sip. See, when I offer sips to Laura of beer, she just lets it touch her lips, and she's like, I don't like it. I'm like, you didn't touch it. You're getting you didn't even taste it. You're getting the worst part. You're just getting a bland little touch on your tongue of it, and that's it. You need to let it hit the tongue.
It's not going to kill you. It's beer. Take a sip.
I mean, it will kill you eventually.
The first time I swam, I dived in the deep end.
Man, that's a
So
flex,
that's just
dude.
a little bit, yeah.
Ladies, let me introduce you to my
he
friend.
died.
If I go in,
he died.
I go, yeah, I died. And then I came back.
This is the ghost of Mike.
Meet the ghost of Myke Kelli. Mike, what are your first impressions of that?
It's very chocolatey. Mm-hmm. It's very good.
Now, before you take
A
another
lot
sip,
better than I thought it was going to be.
think Oreo cookies and then take another sip.
They're not even close.
Oh, what? You don't get Oreo cookie at all, huh?
Nah. Nah. That cinnamon toast one, they nailed that. This is just very chocolatey.
All right, interesting.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people disagree.
A lot of people would disagree.
It tastes more... Really?
Yeah, no. It's like liquid Oreos, baby.
Tell them, meet me after the show. Meet me after the show.
Let's talk.
Have you ever been a fat guy that put Oreos in a blender and then drank them? I have.
Not, but no. So this, I get more of the Snackwell. Remember the old Snackwell cookies, the green box?
Yes.
From the 90s.
Yeah.
That's more of what I get from these. This is not Oreo. This
Okay,
is,
but do you get? How about this? Do you get chocolate cookie?
I definitely get chocolate cookie. Yes.
Snackwells. I gotta see it. I'm trying
I
to.
don't know it because my mom used to always
Sorry, that
buy
was
this.
too deep.
Yep.
Too
No.
deep a reference.
Nope. I remember those.
Yes.
The
The Devil's Food Cookie. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Devil's Food
Those are
Cake.
good.
They were really
I like
good,
those.
but that's more
That's
of what
your
I'm
brand?
getting. Yeah.
So, what's the ABV on this one, Brandon? Do you know?
Let's see if it tells us. It's 13.0. 13%.
It's really good though.
Yeah. This is Maplewood's stout that they have a whole series of barrel aged beers, and they call it Cuppa because there's coffee involved too. This one he and I had when we went to the Festival of Barrel Aged Beers last year, and we're just kind of blown away. A lot of people that we were talking to, all of us. I mean, they have peanut butter cappuccino, this is Cuppa Stuff, brulee, barrel aged breakfast, cinnamon coconut, hazelnut, actual
I would
Oreo.
love the brulee. That would sound.
Yeah, there's
Michael Brulee.
There's so actually I forgot that was actually very good. So apparently there is a Cuppa Oreo.
Oh.
What the hell is this? I need to look into this Cuppa Stuff real quick.
But I mean, when they described it, it was like they were trying to say it was
cookie.
an Oreo cookie. And that's what everybody that we talked to was like, oh, yeah, it tastes like an Oreo.
Yeah, it tastes like a chocolate.
And it may depend on the temperature. Because as beers warm up, the flavor profile... well, barrel-aged beers, the flavors open up. Well, actually, most beers, but...
This is the...
That's as close as you're going to get it to tasting like an Oreo cookie, though, through a beer. I will give them that.
Yeah, it's...
And so, in that regards, yeah, it does taste like an Oreo cookie.
So this is
eat an Oreo as a side-by-side?
Maybe, yeah.
Do you have an Oreo?
I'll be right back.
Oh, that would be... All
right, I'm gonna read the description while you
call it my bluff. I like that. We are normally pairing this with a soft pretzel cheddar bite, which is really
very good. Mike and I are housing these. This insanely thick and robust stout is brewed with chocolate, vanilla, and well, you can guess the rest. Wink, wink. Those flavors are unexpectedly complemented with subtle coffee notes from a blend of beans hand-picked with Chicago's Hexe Coffee. No dunking required. The cookies are already in there. So they did use cookies in making this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny because there are stouts like this. I mean, this is like, you can see how it's like coating the glass.
It's so thick. It's like, almost like blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's do you drink a lot of blood?
Okay. Just on rituals and stuff like that.
Human sacrifice and things like that.
Human sacrifices.
How many human sacrifices have you been
to preserve life?
Tony, you want to try this too?
No, I got a pretzel. I'm eating a cheese stuffed pretzel to go side by side with this.
I do need to cleanse my palate though. Hold on.
I got you.
You got me?
Brandon is all over this. Brandon's the host with the most,
This is so great.
Don't worry, not every episode's this cool, man.
No?
We're gonna be on
This was a really cool one though.
We gave
Viewers are in for a special treat.
We gave you the good I almost said Idaho, the good Iowa beers, and now you're getting one of these
this
with a cookie $sign emoji.
Little water palate cleanser.
Okay, thank you.
These pretzels are delicious, Brandon.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me want to eat more pretzels.
All right.
Cheese stuffed pretzels.
So we're going in for the cookie.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to take a bite of the Oreo. This is not off brand. Oh, nope. This is
it's
original.
Oreo. Don't worry.
They're not Hydrox.
That was the name I was looking for.
Is this original or double stuff?
It's double stuff.
Okay.
That's all I had left.
I get double stuff so much that it looks like the original to me.
Which is funny because, like, dude, like, I have, or, like, we bought a pack once over the summer that had double stuff and original. And I opened them up. I'm like, it's not that big of a difference. But my wife is, like, adamant, like, double stuff is the worst. And I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah, I feel like people have a strong stance on things like that.
that she does.
Andrea actually had a similar stance on that. My ex didn't like double stuff, and I'm like, I failed to find the reasoning here because you don't like the thing that's double the best thing about the Oreo cookie.
Yeah.
Like,
I say, if you don't like double
make
stuff,
that-
you'll never be a porn star.
they turn off even by the idea of the double stuff that they can't even have the Oreo cookie. Come on,
It's just the name. They don't
grow
like the
up.
name. They don't like the name.
Oh,
okay. Now, I'm gonna try it with this.
oh, you should rinse your palate beforehand. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I see it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cookie. Oreo cookie in there, man.
They really did it.
Yeah. It's not bad.
No, because like it's like side by side like that. I can really see how they are similar.
How they're
Yeah,
really
and
good.
they've done really well with their,
really
their
good.
like, there's been none of their Cuppa Stuff series that have been like, that's not like spot on. Like most of them have just been like, holy shit, how did you do that?
Was it so they had the peanut butter one, right? The brulee one. Is that the ones that I was reading out? And they nailed every single one of those.
Yeah, I mean they're just
really.
I mean, they're fantastic. Like,
Yeah, the ones that we've tried.
The brulee seems very interesting to me. I really like brulee.
Mexican hot chocolate. Oh, Neapolitan was really good. French vanilla was good.
do
They
we
had a
need to
chata.
do a double after
Yeah,
the
chata would
pour?
be good.
Do I need to grab another Cuppa?
Jeez, shit my pants if we do. But I'm not opposed.
I mean, but yeah, and like it's kind of mind blowing how well they
They can get close to it. What's this one called?
Cuppa Stuff.
That's the brewery name?
Maplewood.
Maplewood. Are they local?
Yep.
Where are they from?
They're on Diversity in Maplewood.
Really?
Yeah, dude, we'll go there. It's a good spot.
Yeah, I would like to
It's
go
small.
there.
They do cocktails.
I want to check that
distill,
place out.
They have their own bourbon.
Do they? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Their
That'd be
bourbon's really
interesting.
good. Their bourbon's real good.
Maplewood. I like that
buy you that for
name.
Christmas one year.
You bought Laura the spruce tip gin.
Oh yeah.
And that was the one. She had another bottle of that. Like those are the 2 gin bottles that she went through. She still has like a giant thing of Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you dig it. It's. I mean, and again, it's like 13% alcohol, so it's like you're drinking dessert at that point. You're drinking your dessert. Like, you
Yeah.
have a meal, and then you sit around here and split a beer like this.
I would have in like those little wine glasses that they give you, and like a little pour after
taster.
dessert.
Yes.
That
Well,
would be a
normally I
little
would have
taster one.
served
Yeah,
these in
that's how I would
taster
have-
glasses.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We don't need to get through all
No,
that.
no, no. I'm saying like those little cute like the stem glasses they have.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you're
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about-
saying like that. Like at a
in there.
restaurant, they have those. I just killed the whole
Yeah, that
vibe.
would
I just
be-
killed the whole vibe.
You didn't. No, you got it. You got it. Brandon and I were just side-eyeing each other because we were thinking the same thing about like, do you have those glasses? Do I have those glasses?
No,
I know what you're talking about. They look like little wine glasses.
I was not.
You didn't kill it. You're fine. You're doing great, buddy. Keep it
No,
up.
and
I'm glad with the glass that I have, guys.
Yeah.
I'm so glad with
it's
this
funny
glass.
because I
It's
think
so
those.
nice.
Stop holding like Donald Trump then.
So Shane Gillis holds a microphone.
This is how I drink my barrel-aged beers.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
No, this.
I like this little
was
bit
really
of dead
good.
silence I'm trying
That
to
was
hit
like
away from.
straight up dead
Thanks,
silence.
guys. I was hoping you guys were going to continue the conversation. That's fine.
No.
Nope.
Don't
All right.
edit that.
We're not. I'm not going to. Please. Brandon, how many Oreo cookies are you giving this?
I give this.
How many double stuffed Oreo cookies are you giving this?
Oh, if we're going double stuff. I'm a solid 4 or 5. Like, yeah.
I'm with you on that. Might be different. What about you, Pretzel Boy?
Like, I wouldn't drink this, so my rating is going to be a little bit lower.
How about this? Base it off of like
What-
you did
what
with the
they're trying
like
to
you did
do?
with the like you did with the peach beer.
Yeah, just do like what it is.
For what it is.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is like when you rate a beer, like you can't always think of like will I continue to drink
Okay.
this? I mean
Okay,
that's
yeah,
part of it.
no, break this
but-
down for me.
But
Yeah,
in the moment,
no, I
like you're
this.
having this beer, like how do you enjoy it? Like
I mean, you can rate a beer any way you want, but that's why Brandon and I tend
Yeah.
to, or at least trying to get back into how are we rating, especially for the podcast.
yeah,
because
in the moment, like,
right here, right now, knowing what they
'cause
were trying to accomplish.
There's a lot of beers that we drink that we've had before on the podcast. So it's like, all right now I'm like a 5, and it was like a 3 some other time. So right now, like whether you're gonna drink it or not again in the future, like
1 through 5.
Yeah.
Double stuffed
I give
Oreo
this.
cookies.
I give this. See, this reminds me more of like my grandma's brownies.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, grandma's brownies. That's high
Grandma's
praise,
brownies.
man.
So for
give
that,
grandma's brownies.
I give that. I'm gonna give that a 3.3.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
3.3.
Grandma's brownies suck.
Grandma's.
He hated his
just joking.
grandma
I'm
and
just
his
joking.
brownies.
Grandma, your brownie sucked. Just joking. Excuse me. I'm going because I've had this before. I'm going to a solid 4.8 on this because I think it's one of their better
Yeah.
cuppas that I have. Plus, Brandon also.
I should have lied. I should have lied.
Brandon and I also happen to really enjoy barrel aged beers, so
Yeah.
this is in our wheelhouse, man. We're gonna. I'm
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
wanna-
gonna get you on some more barrel aged beers. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, you tried Krampus. You were not a fan of that.
I'm not. This is like not my thing. This one, if I'm being honest, and
Sure.
I don't want to like be the lump on the log.
No.
So
Don't.
That's but like I get what they're going. I get their. Wait, don't.
No, do it.
Okay.
I was joking.
It was great. It was delicious. I
love it.
4.8.
Jimmy Taco keeps taking all my lines. God damn it.
No, I
Keep saying them too fast.
I think it's good to get like someone else's perspective on like someone who doesn't drink craft beer
this-
or beers like this.
What I look for in a beer when I drink it,
Yeah.
although I do like the experience of it and to say, okay, I got to experience this and
Yeah.
have a taste. To me, what I look for in a beer is something that is like kind of light and
Refreshing.
playful and refreshing,
Yeah.
and isn't like this kind of like feels like if I was like a balloon, this would weigh me down. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? And like this would be
We're gonna
like
take
a
him to the
weight.
festival of barrel-aged
Yeah.
beers this year. We're gonna get.
Well, I
him
mean, and that was
off
that.
on heavy
I mean,
beers.
But I like the ones that lift me up.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like the last episode, those were lighter beers, and you were like honest and true with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this represents like your beer
Yeah.
style. You're not a barrel aged guy.
Not a barrel aged guy, but it is.
Go
it's
grab another
very
barrel-aged
fun.
beer. We're gonna make him drink it. We're gonna make him chug it
We will stay here all night.
until we
Until you
find
get
a
a
barrel-aged.
barrel-aged
Oh my
beer.
god! Hey, if you ever want to empty your cellar, we're gonna make Mike do it with us. Yeah,
It's all barrel aged in there.
Mostly.
Really?
Yeah, we love those beers.
That's like
So good.
That's like, I think that's like, you get to a certain level where you appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you have
for
to
sure.
I think you have to work towards that. And I don't think I've put in the work to be able to.
And you don't
appreciate
necessarily
it
have
all.
to. Like it's different styles of beer for different
Right,
people.
exactly, yeah.
Like,
And
I'm
when,
not-
like,
I'm-
people look for different things. And like, I come
Different
from a,
strokes
Yeah.
for different folks.
I didn't want to go there, but I'm glad you did.
but I was a guy that
As the saying
chugged.
goes.
Yeah, I was a guy that chugged like Keystone though and Bush when I was like
We were all
18.
there.
Yeah,
we were
so
all there.
like,
I was slamming Rolling Rocks.
yeah,
dude.
and-
Yes.
yeah. So like Heineken was like a graduation point for me, and then I never really left.
Dude,
that.
I thought,
Your sister used to buy us Rolling Rocks all the time.
Ooh.
dude, not true story.
When we were in high school.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I also
Shout out to my sister.
like thought in my 20s drinking Stella was like
Yeah.
the shit, and then I dated.
I thought you were so like.
And then I dated somebody. Brandon, is there more of the cup in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me get a little bit.
Get the drugs.
I like the can.
I started dating someone, and she was like, "Oh, what kind of beers do you drink?" I'm like, "Oh, I drink, good stuff. I drink Stella." And she's like, "Hold on." And then the first like, other than Hawker Shore, when I had that, like the first like real craft beer that I had was Bell's Oberon, and that's we got it on tap in Wicker Park, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this is delicious."
Yeah.
And then from there on out, I started getting a craft beer, and Brandon also helped me because he was working at a local bar, and he and I reconnected, and he poured me Lagunitas Brown Sugar.
Oh.
That was the first beer Brandon gave me, and that beer fucking changed everything for me. It's
It was
the
like
most tastiest, like there's a sweetness to it, the hoppiness to it. It was just like they need to bring Brown Sugar back. It's one of their best beers, and I miss it immensely.
It's like the first time I heard Far Side.
That's a
Yeah,
hip hop
like-
reference for
yeah,
anybody who's not
yeah.
catching that. I'm sure there's plenty of people who get
Oh,
that
they'll get
reference.
that. Hip hops will get that.
Yeah, well,
If you listen.
Dan, you better be listening because I listen to your podcast. Yeah, man. Overall, glad you got to try it. Thanks for trying it with us, man.
Yeah.
That was a fun little experiment, and you finished it too, which is even more impressive. I can see the look on your face though, where you're like, rough. That was rough. Last one.
Have a pretzel.
Yeah, have a pretzel. You'll feel better.
Thank you, I will. Chase it down with a sausage. Pretzel.
Sausage. I wish there was sausage in it. That'd be really
that
good.
would.
Like a little corn dog. It's just me, Barbie. I'm not the Blues Brothers. Mike, thanks for joining us again. We
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me. This was a lot of fun. This was great.
Yeah, this is great. Brandon, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
And we'll see everybody next week.
Bye.
Way to not take it, Mike. This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.